led by Rubius from Spain. They competed, as you can see them now on the floor, an elimination run created by Who's HN and his carried egg. The map was another one of these elimination runs where they actually recreated Rubius's room inside, but Rubius, the player from Spain, he held a ton of awesome live streams that broke records.
That's right, teammates are Bensor, Karoro, and Ryan Frenton. Now, of course, Bensor is from Norway. Looking forward to playing here in front of this live audience. Very much excited. Karoro as well from Spain. He's only one of 2 controller players that are actually participating in the prom, so that's a pretty cool fact. And of course, let's not forget Ryan Frenton. He's from USA, and he aspires to be recognized as a speedrunner in the community. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, currently in college, enrolled in Michigan. So that's awesome as well. A student doing his homework. Let's see if these teams did their homework ahead of the competition. Bensor, what did he say ahead?
Bensor, and on the team chicken chaplains, and we're not clapping around.
I mean, I meant a few words. You know, if you're ready to compete, you're ready to compete. Now, of course, we have 4 teams to take a look at. Let's head on over to the Fish Fam. They are led by legendary community and death runner Scissors. You've got Tyler, you've got Zen, and you've got Suzu up on that team. And I mean, honestly, this team is pretty dang good.
Yeah, absolutely. Led by Scissors, one of the creators of the kind of game mode within the creative mode, the death runs. We'll see what they're going to be competing later on, but Scissors has put together a strong team too. So I can't wait to see what kind of chemistry the Fish Fam has put together with the rest of their teammates.
Yeah, and actually what's really cool about this is all team members are from different places. Scissors from the USA, Tyler from Canada, Zan from Denmark, and Suzu from Belgium. And funny enough, we actually had a moment to catch up with Tyler, get his thoughts on the competition.
Hi, I'm Tyler H. from Team Fish Fam. My group of players were the first people to qualify for the Creative World Cup, and we got the godfather of death runs himself, Scissors, on our team, so we're definitely going to take this home. There's no competition for us.
Some strong words and confidence coming out there. So we're going to continue on, and Brookham, they're on the floor right now. They're serving it up. It's time for the trick shotters of the Little Whip Warriors, led by team captain Ninja, and they competed on a trick shot map, one of the most unique out of all of them, and they're whipping it up, Zeke.
That's right, man. You've got team members Taco, FaZe Kaz, and Taldex 723. These guys are insane now. Ninja, I mean, everyone knows who Ninja is. Taco, he's from the USA. He used to play on console but switched to PC back in Season 4. You've got Kaz, he's also from the USA. He started playing Fortnite just 2 days after Battle Royale was released. And then Taldex, he's looking forward to playing games with his teammates. You know, he's looking forward to being here on the stage. Look at how excited they all look.
Yeah, absolutely. Kaz had some words ahead, as everybody else did, so let's listen.
My name's Kaz from Team Little Whip Warriors, and we're the most skilled, the most creative, and honestly, we're just the best.
Well, there you go. Again, just, you know, when you're ready and you're skilled, you just kind of just, hey, it's fine, we'll be here, no problem. Next up, though, we've got the Ravens Revenge. This team is led by Gotaga. I mean, obviously, you guys know this man is the French monster. Teammates Magma, Artier, and Chappie.
Gotaga, who made the map, talked about it. He actually has played in a number of different things, and we just saw this. He actually once lost 19,000 in a rock, paper, scissors game against him. That is an unbelievable sum of money.
I mean, sometimes these things happen.
During a charity.
Yeah, it's all for charity. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. A little fun fact as well, Gotaga's, his trick and creative map was actually called Elixir City. We kind of talked about that a little bit before the pre-show. We're like, that is a dope name. You know, we've been hearing from the players. Next up, we're going to take a listen into Magma and hear what he has to say about being here today.
I'm Magma, and my team, Ravens Revenge, is going to do really good in the World Cup, and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building, death run, we have it all.
Awesome. We're going to continue forward because we still have a couple more teams. The Llama Record Company is next, and this has some familiar names for the Fortnite scene. Led by Hand of Blood from Germany, they competed on a 4-minute apocalyptic map where they had to survive, so not really a surprise to see Svenos, Carnifex, and Alex JJ there because there are veterans of the Battle Royale format.
That's right, and these guys have been competing, since Summer Skirmish and beyond. These guys are amazing. Svenos has amazing shoe selection. You've got Alex JJ from the UK. He also actually played back in the Summer Skirmish, which is cool. Carnifex out from Italy. The favorite thing about creative mode is that you can pretty much build completely new custom mode. I like to see it, man.
That's ridiculous and funny you mentioned that about shoes from Svenos, because when I met him in Poland, he actually was wearing these gold shoes, so we'll see it maybe if he can pick up something gold later. But again, no surprise that this team qualified in the survival map. We'll see if they were spinning any plans up ahead of the game. Let's find out.
Hi, this is Svenos. I play for DJ Llamas. We're going to win this one because we have 3 pros on our team and a German that is very intense and aggressive. Corresponding.
And of course, if you watched during the summer block party, Sundown had the tongue twister game, and they gave it to me this time. The Sunshine Soldiers didn't mess it up. Let's go, baby. That's how we do things here. You've got both teams, by the way. That's Danyan and Ashen from Brazil and Mexico, respectively. Their teammates are Fortnite and Stewart. Quad 0-0-0. Stuart, maybe.
These teams completed 100 checkpoints as fast as possible, and the top team joined them. That was Turtle and Stewart, like you said. So very experienced in these type of speed runs, elimination runs, the obstacle courses that you have to get through, the Sunshine Soldiers.
Yeah, for sure. And Turtle specifically, man, he's just amped to be here on the stage, meeting his peers, and of course some of the players that are all competing across the world. And we actually had a chance to catch up with them.
Hi, I'm Fortnite, and the Sunshine Soldiers is going to win. 2 seconds.
Good. We got one more team to join us on the floor. It's my personal favorite team, moniker. It's the Loxland's Cuddle Crew, and he's joined by 3 YB, Clitax, and Sandy from Slovenia. Rocky's Landing was one of the second maps introduced in the crowd. It was a beautiful map.
Yeah, man. Lockland had Locky landing up for grabs and up the test of all the players. You can see they've got the matching team jerseys, this rag tag, bringing the heat, and players need to look out. Now, of course, everyone at this point probably knows who Lockland is. I'm sorry, Locky's Landing. We've got MSYB, Clitex, and Sandy. And again, just a completely diverse crew. Lachlan from Australia, MSYB from USA, Clitex from Europe, and Sandy out from Slovenia. Now, of course, as you know, we've been listening to the players. Clitex had a few words to say.
I'm Clitex from Team Cuddle. The best team in history, even though our name is wider than the Avengers competition.
These teams are insane, and of course, it's a pleasure to watch. I think you're going to surprise a lot of these players, and you guys at home and here in the stadium with what you're going to be seeing. It's going to be a really great weekend. Today is going to be amazing.
Well, it's like the team captain surprised us with their beautiful maps. I'm excited to see all of them, how they contribute to the game. Lachlan, of course, he did have an opportunity to play at the Creative Showdown in brings to the table what kind of experience being involved in that first competitive event in Korea.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, we want to give you guys an outlet to be able to watch the way that you want to. So please, for your viewing experience with real-time stats and different points of view in-game, head to Fortnite.com/watch and choose from this channel a dedicated map channel and 10 rotation options with a selection of diverse players. We want you to be able to watch the way that you want to watch. Now, of course, Paula, I'm so excited. The fact that I'm actually standing still is, I think, a surprise to every single person. And of course, here's just a few ways you guys could watch everything. You've got the first place, second place feeds. They're all 10 feeds for you. Someone specifically tuning in to them, what they're doing, how they're kind of navigating the map. You can do that.
Amazing. Any POV, just like you said, Zeke, still up in the back room getting ready, and you've been jumping up and down. It's creative time. I'm surprised we're standing still.
I mean, if you guys aren't feeling the hype right now, you need to open your eyes because this is it. 10 weeks of qualifiers, 8 weeks of creative qualifiers that led us to the Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City. We're gonna walk away with world champions.
Yep.
I'm so excited. I could not be happier right now.
And not only that, we are outside of the fan festival having a blast. Everybody's doing all sorts of fun activities. All the players, all the people are getting inside. Get ready for the show. And it's a start watching some creative
Chillin' with the leader of the Funky Fighters. That is Samoya. So let's
Thank you so much, It is so exciting to have you here competing in the Creative World Cup. How have you been preparing for today?
I just practiced with my team and we didn't have much, but we played really good, so it was really exciting.
Team community is definitely important. Now, do you know any competitors that are going to be here today that you're keeping a separate eye on anybody?
Decided to do the death run. Yeah.
So, I mean, Scissors is very well known for his death runs. Do you think you'll have any competition with him?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard beating him, but my map is also a death run, so...
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much.
Oh man, the hype is building. Now guys, the show is getting ready to start, but there it is. You've got the 32 players, 19 countries represented across 8 different teams. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals are about to begin. You ready?
and ready to see.
I'm ready to run inside, so without further ado, let's send it inside to
your host, and I couldn't be more happy that you guys are here. It's actually quite nice for me, because that means I'm really getting the shot that one. Pretty cool. That being said, we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening here today. Not only do we have the creative showdown, but we also have the third Fortnite Pro-Am that's about to go down. It is going to be incredible. You got some of your favorite content creators. They're going to take that stage and battle for your entertainment. Now, you know that we saw a few of the players that were here. We actually have one that you all may recognize standing by with Pookie. Pookie, who you got?
Thank you. I'm up here on the main stage with Ninja. Familiar faces for everyone in the crowd. Let's hear it. How excited are you to be here today? Now, tell me a little bit how your team came together.
I checked out their clips, trick shots that they submitted, and they were all special. Hard the last 48 hours. So, team cohesion is an all-time high.
Team cohesion, I love it. We should have named you guys the Ninja Trick Shot Warriors, really.
That would have been awesome.
And anybody that you're looking forward to facing off against here today?
Everyone here. You know, Kotaga, he's my fellow, Red Bull competitor, essentially, and Scissors, because he's talking a big game.
You guys talk a big game. Let's see if he can back it up stage. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck. Golden Boy, what do you think?
Well, I think that's pretty awesome. The good news is we got 8 great teams that are going to be playing for a $1 million grand prize in 3 very creative modes. Today's really all about fun. And who better to have some fun with than none other? We got Monster, Sundown, over at the cast booth. Take it away, folks.
Boys and girls, and Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between. Welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. I'm one of your casters, Sundown, joined here by Monster. Monster, how you doing today, man?
Great. This is what we've all been waiting for. 10 weeks of qualifiers, and it's all coming to life. And this is what As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP hits the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point to hit. Pay attention to your surroundings. Lots of teams are fighting with big points. There could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the map, the 4th capture circle is set to the map or open up, known to work 4 times more points per second than the others. High reward, high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circle and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to the overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Love seeing that and getting a quick rundown on how the teams can go about playing. Now, Monster, I have to ask you, knowing the rules now, seeing the map, seeing the teams, who is your team to watch out for?
No, early on, I thought the Little Whip Warriors and the Fish Fam were going to do good, but hearing from the Ravens Revenge, Gotaga now, I'm just shifting towards Ravens Revenge here. They've swayed me. Their entrance has really swayed me.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there. Gotaga can be very competitive at a drop of a hat. My team to watch, the Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals start right now.
This is it. We are loading in. Everyone's hopping out, and they are actually familiar with this map. So we're gonna see the strategies off the bat here. Let's see who can take away and break away with that early lead you saw there. Nice wide shot of all of our captains here. Here it is. Little Whip Warriors in the lead off the bat.
Already you can see trades coming out now. A fun fact, the Infinity Blade wielder gets a bonus 100 health and shield, so he's sitting at the 200 mark. On top of that, Siphon is on. If you get an elimination, you get that 50 effective HP back over. That makes the Infinity Blade very hard to take down. They also get those big crescent move jumps to slam down. And as you can see going on the right-hand side of the screen, it is creative chaos all over the place. But now taking in with the Little Whip Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their points. And now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, get it pushed off. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible. But is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go, or you get up there and you start 75 damage in. We'll be able to take it down. Damage go right back up. How the players utilize the build. Start with 50 wood, and then if you get elimination, directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of eliminate out and put pressure down, some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the Blue Hill.
Yeah, this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken Champions, and Ravens Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. And nice job for Stewart.
And look at the Cuddle Crew across the way, just now getting their first points because they've been contested the entire time, whereas Llama Record Company has only had one team coming up towards them. Another thing to note, let's talk about the loadouts here, Monster. What are they rocking?
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR up to that hunting rifle, so you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of pick and choose your battle, which you want to use.
And the one thing you're missing that the Infinity Blade wielder does not have will be 9 impulse grenades. So everyone has a bunch of mobility to be able to get up there. But you see right there, Since is able to cut down a bunch and get a decent amount of timing. Let's take a look at the score. Little Whip Warriors climbing up, but it's only a 5-second uncontested lead, and they're building on it. Right now, not a lot of points have been scored, which means when that hill opens up at 7 minutes, it's going to be that much more important.
Yeah, this is going way better than I expected. There is no one dominant team so far, but the Little Whip Warriors are doing so great right now. There goes Ninja, and he does get traded out. Raven's Revenge kind of takes back over. Will go top of the squad, manage to hold it down for long enough to get their, points in. Don't forget, he has to clear out the point. If there's someone on, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there, teammates are not building for you, you're exposed for the entire map. Everyone else is able to see you. You can see Rubius going in, but the double tack plus the Infinity Blade Wheeler of Hand of Blood. This Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great defensive point.
There it is, very nice. Finally starting to earn some points, trying to break that, triple digit Hand of Blood. Little fun fact right there. Dog Falco is the second biggest dog influencer on Instagram.
That's impressive, but I wonder who the first biggest is now. That's like, is there a statistic for that? Like, do you go down the line? But one thing I do want to know for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade, already sitting on 7 and being aggressive. As the more he gets that siphon going, the better he's going to be. But the Chicken Champions come out on top there. No left, able to hold the top, and now crawling their way back up. They're only about 10 seconds or so behind the Monkey Fighters.
Dude, wait a second. Where did the Monkey Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Whip Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking to kind of ruin that festival up top, but it's Tomoya. We touched with him with Pookie early on. He said, you know what, he chose his player, specifically because they're great at death runs, but it looks like they battle it out too.
They're doing a very good job of making sure they go at the same time. You can see Tomoya here, being patient, doing everything he can to try and find an outlet, but he doesn't want to commit before his teammates are there. He's waiting for Kuzu. There they are. Kuzu. health to take it. First swing comes through, and Ninja goes down.
Yeah, he just needed another Elim to put him back in the game. You got to get that siphon bonus. You don't get the heals. It's really rough, even with the Infinity Blade to heal up, because the heal time is kind of slow.
It's very slow. You can see the tick going up there. It's not something that you're going to be able to rely on, particularly when other players are getting the siphon off. If they're the ones trading out the shots, they can quickly change HP, and those are long animations. But look at the challenge. The 3 different teams going up, and now it's just the Fish Fam and the Cutter Crew. Lachlan doing everything he can. Zan goes down, but tries to create a little bit of space, eats the headshot from Suzuhu, and disengages.
Cutter Crew finally getting a couple points here. It's been pretty rough for them so far on this map here. They struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no health, says, you know what, I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it. He was so close.
Yeah, you can see him calling out the whites there on the sword, knowing they only need a couple more shots to get it as we switch back on over to the Cutter Crew, who've established themselves there, but are still struggling to kind of get the points. The first time we're really seeing them all together, but Clydetex immediately gets ripped from the spawn.
Yeah, Lachlan's team needs to represent. There they are. They're finally starting to score it up. He's got a couple of eliminations. You can see X-Sandy here. 16 healing, so definitely has some Slayers there.
Yeah, they need to figure out their gameplay, because they're getting elims and putting things together. They have some numbers. They're just not getting the right kill time. Maybe it's go somewhere else. You don't always have to go to the point that's directly in front of you. Go contest someone, or maybe just go mess with somebody at their spawn. Delay them so they don't rotate towards you. Like a number of times, as you said before, you can see where people are spawning. If you want to go deny a team, you can send somebody to deny them. Just know that player is coming back over and over and over with likely more resources.
Every single time. Look at this. The Little Whip Warriors approaching that 400-point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture deed will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of an eye. That's about 15 seconds uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. But we saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled in right away, and then the Fish Fam were able to get back up, but after that, kind of cycled back in. The center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, on the record though, you said they were struggling at the start. They're doing fine right now in second place, Monster.
They're definitely creeping their way right back up. They're about to hit that 300-point mark there. Here we have Svenos just on the point by himself right now, waiting for Hand of Blood to come on up, hopefully. And again, no surprise, Ninja and his crew has found himself another point.
And the way they've handled this build is brilliant, because if you come up the steps, you're pushing into somebody's right hand, and on the other side, you're blocked off, as Ninja then just drops down Stewart 0-0-0-0, and he gets picked up with the alley-oop from Gotaga, as Gotaga comes up with Magma 1-2-3. Ravens out of nowhere, but the Little Whip Warriors don't care. They're cutting down in 3, 2, 1. You can already see MSYB is down there. Alex JJ down there. Carnifex down there. They're trying to set up control right away. Llama Record go, but the impulses are raining from everywhere.
Hand of Blood really tried to get in there early too, as did every other captain, but it was to no surprise, not effective.
And you can see that the Chicken Champions are committing to the 3 points right now. Little Whip Warriors as well, while the tension is happening down in the bottom. No Infinity Blade Wielder is in there, but the steady climb of points coming at the Chicken Champions is going to be beneficial. But also, just like that, Rama Rekiko is a little bit off the pace. They need to get the center uncontested. However, this game, they have a lot more attention on that.
Yeah, but look, Fish Fam's doing the same thing they did last time, just slowly, or actually, sorry, the Chicken Champions have adopted the strategy.
Fish Fam are doing it too. You
oh yeah,
they're
creeping up.
There. So there's 2 teams who are just hanging out up top, no problem. All the other teams right now are contesting. Raven's Revenge has control of the of one of the other side, so every hill is occupied and full controlled by a team, not being contested. Everyone else is looking at the middle.
Yeah, it's actually working. The Chicken Champions are right behind the Little Whip Warriors right now. They're almost in the lead here. They just have to kind of hold it down. Honestly, Little Whip Warriors have to identify what platform they're on and go take it.
Well, this is what happened to them last time. They kind of had a good lead and then stalled out. You need a game plan when the middle platform goes, and you either need to stick to it or, depending on the score, be adaptive. Because right now, Chicken Champions, they're being fine. As long as somebody isn't controlling the middle, they're going to be able to have that lead. You can send one person just throw down there over and over. Just be annoying from the top.
Here's Scissors. 6 Elans looking good on this other point, and now he's in the top 3. They weren't even close before, but just by slowly, consistently getting points here, you can see they're breaking those thresholds slowly but surely, and Little Whip Warriors no longer lead.
Yeah, Little Whip Warriors actually unseated the Chicken Champions there from their control point. They're taking it, they're trying to get it back, so that's a battle right now. But the Funky Fighters out of nowhere, middle hill, and all of a sudden, just like that, into first place, going to pass 700 in just a second. No, get pushed out, and now they're back in there. Tomoya going off right now. Lumberek and Co. down there and trying to push him out. And you can see they're contesting it over and over again, but they're not getting the points they saw last game, falling off the pace.
Yep. They are slowly just battling for this one Chicken Champion, overtaking them as well. And not too far either. Everyone's so close here in the top 4. Don't forget, if you take a victory, you win 55,000 bonus in prize.
And right now, Suzu is going off. 21 eliminations. Right as I say that, apologies for the caster curse, but 21 eliminations from the Belgian. He loves practicing his builds and creative, and is showing it off here with really clever defensive cone edits up there. But right now, Little Whip Warriors are going at it. Tomoya gets the better of Ninja, and he gets cut down, but Funky Fresh Fighters then get sent all over the place thanks to the impulses from above.
I love this strat. He kind of sends out for a second there just to kind of catch a breather, see if his teammates come back. But unfortunately, the timing was just a bit off. And the Llama Record Company now control the middle point. For how long, we will find out here, as this is their comeback story, because they need these points desperately here. Hand of Blood still alive, just long enough to get a couple of more points. But Scissors is playing the long game here, just eating away at the threshold here at the top.
So Suzu isn't grouped with them. I'm assuming they've sent him to go either watch middle and be their middle control. No, he just came up the backside. There you go. They're just like go flying at people as the cutters who come up in a very well coordinated pinch. Three from the side, and Scissors gets taken down, but the Funky Fresh. Oh no!
No, they got stopped. One point.
Yo, so if you are the Fish Fam or Little Whip, right now you have to send somebody to stop them. If that Infinity Blade wielder gets out of spawn and goes anywhere for 1 second, somebody has to deny him. It is all on Tomoya. Anywhere he goes, it doesn't have to be the one near him. If he touches the middle, a singular, uncontested second will be the victory for them.
These are the final moments here, Sundown. Look at him. He's got a slight grin on his face. He wants to do it. Is this the point that he's going to make it? Here he goes. He takes his stake. He does miss. He's going back for it now. His team's up there. All he has to do is swipe this a couple of times. Can he win this trade? And he does not.
And as you watch, check the points on the right-hand side. Nobody is climbing up by the 12s. And as they did, Llama Record Co. gets the control there, but Little Whip contesting them right back. Funky Fresh Tomoya will be back and looking to find it, but the contestant is going for the middle. Here's Tomoya. He knows just a second in there. Uncontested will be enough. Can he get it? Oh, the impulse grenade at the second he landed. That's it. No one's in there. Can he find it? And he does. That's it. His feet touch the ground. The impulse doesn't go off. Tomoya takes it for the Funky Fighters with some brilliant teamwork.
What an intense endgame. Get taken out at 999 points. Really, anything can happen in those final moments.
So I'm telling you, I love the Sky Station Showdown. Can't wait for more people to start playing. The Funky Fresh Fighter right there celebrating with his team. You can see them just so excited, so happy. Let's take a look at this final replay. Now again, we talked about it. The impulse is being a great denial tool. Right there as the player goes down, set back out, goes in, but misses the jump monster.
He almost had the flashiest ending ever. Just kind of diving in and wrapping it all up. But it was just good enough. Like you said, he only had to stay there for a bit. And even with the impulse bumping him out, that's it.
And I mean, you saw the impulse explosions the second after going off. The team's doing everything they can, but it was not enough to shut down the Funky Fighters. Tomoya, Kuzu, Uzi, Gracias, incredible incredibly well done to take the second match of the first set at the Creative Finals.
Yeah, you know what? I am a Funky Fighter rooter and supporter now. I'm rooting for them.
Really?
Well, I can't
really?
do it.
Okay, just gonna bandwagon right after. Yay, the next team who won. I'm their fan, but no, great performance coming out from them. And it's one thing we talked about, right? The adaptation that happens from match to match. Monterexco was like, oh, we're gonna stick to our game plan.
Yeah, it really did it in those end game situations. Really up and stuck.
They were able to make sure that they got time in the middle when Little Whip and that team weren't able to get their contract going at it constantly. Funky Fresh were just able to step there.
Yep, and that's just kind of how it happens, you know? Now they find themselves one step closer to taking the Silver Llama for this set. Because remember, at the end of the day, these are just the games.
The pressure is on, but the Funky Fighters have a little bit of pressure off of their shoulders because they know they got that top spot. We have Pookie standing by on the top deck with a Pooks. What do you got for us?
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am down here with our second game winners here. Congratulations, guys, first off and foremost. Now, I got to talk about the moment where you guys were just sitting, you needed 1 point left to win. What was that like?
I was really nervous. Like, I was just imagining, like, losing with 1 point would be terrible. So we just tried to get 1 more point, and we did it. So
it was definitely devastating. I was screaming in my seat. I heard all the fans in the audience screaming for you guys as well. So going into the next game, what do you guys think your strategy is going to be? Are you going to keep doing what you're doing?
I think doing what we're doing is because first game we got second place, second game we won. We're going to try and do the same thing again.
And hopefully you have more than a 1 point buffer, right?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Coming over here to you, what has it been like to be there at the Cornwall Creative Cup?
It's fun. That's the only thing I can think of. It's fun to compete against everyone else, with teammates, and just have fun.
Have you guys had a chance to play together before? Is this your first time playing together as a team?
I don't hear it, sorry.
Is it your first time playing together as a team?
Yeah, first time.
Well, you guys definitely make it look super easy. Thank you all so much for being here and talking to me. I'm going to let you get back, get your synergy back together. Sundown Monster, back to the
of gameplay, it wasn't what you expected.
Definitely not what I expected. I thought Gotaga's team could come out here and crush it right behind Sigman. But as you can see, few jump sets, anything can kind of go either which way. And I mean, talk about like kind of beginner's luck or something like that. You just put a team together. They didn't practice, they're just coming out here and wiping players up. So a lot of talented players here at the Creative Finals.
Moya talked about it. He was like, hey, when I pick my team, very confident there with their death run ability. Want to see what they do in the elimination race during World Run, but doing incredibly well so far. That's going to be a you can
yeah, you're just one step closer. So with the first place and the second place, they're clearly having a good set so far here at this
yeah, it's been very well done from them, but it's still anybody's game. Don't forget. Right away, you can see a number of teams finding ramp paths where they're able to use their first 5 materials. Next 5, Sword does a double jump. Boom. Right.
Yeah, this is what matters right here. Is stopping the funky fighters, because clearly they have been doing some good work together as a team so far. Kamoya is off to the races here though, set to run away. Can the Sunshine Soldiers come back? Can the Gold Crew make a big appearance for themselves?
Sure.
Because they can really shake it up here.
You sound enthusiastic.
Way, depending on who has the
I'm always enthusiastic.
victories really in the best
Oh gosh, wrong button.
Who's jumping, man?
My bad,
Oh, that's
wrong
you.
button.
Sorry, I'll see you there.
I'll be there in about 20.
Yeah, pack a lunch.
Will be coming out the shot. Just misses Carnifex right there. They trade back down. Ninja firing it off, but gets pushed out.
You're not too far behind.
Right there.
Yeah, Carnifex having a tough time kind of listening in there. Carnifex
Just come get my card when you get there.
from the side. Now we have Taldak here jumping right in.
Because we are not alone.
Going toe to toe. Otaga's down and out.
If I'm the Llama record company, and I know I've won a match, and
I wanted them all, but I think I'm in a house.
So they were there. They're close.
We're not the only ones coming in late too. Well, I'm
No, I know
not
it.
coming in late.
You don't get the Silver Llama if you don't, right? If the Monkey Tigers finish above you, they're going to be finished off. You think they can spare somebody to do that, though?
I'm gonna die. I have no gun.
Than it is to push up the top.
Yeah, the problem is then, the Little Wars have been so consistent, you literally allowed them to snipe the competition because you over-focus. So I think the play here is play your game, and if anything, stay away from them. Let the rest of the server do that, you know, gritty work for you and dominate the other side. Take that victory.
They even hit it up here,
I like
really?
to hear it, Monster. That's fantastic analysis. This is why we keep you around. The breakdown and making sure you challenge the initial opinion there as the Ravens Revenge are able to get on the top and in a fantastic spot of control right now. Building.
Yeah, even like Otaga's team is still in this. They've been doing like relatively well so far. Here it is. He just kind of goes toe to toe and Ninja.
48 bullets, let's go. Oop.
Alright, I knew that was coming. This fucker had a shotgun.
Can he get the hit? And he does. Taldak goes right down, straight to the top.
That was sick, using the jump right as the animation had started to make sure he clipped him from the bottom, dodges the funky fresh fighter.